Hello everybody, my name is Titania. Welcome back to the 100 Great Game Simulator. I decided to immediately simulate the games again just to see what I could get. And I had to go through it again. Like, I literally clicked back all the way through until I could get back to the front. So here, we gotta get all the way from there. Hopefully this will replay the same exact way it did before. Yeah, it looks like it's still got this whole thing saved. So, as the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Sora runs away from the cornucopia. A2 runs away from the cornucopia. Riku runs away from the cornucopia. Grombaria grabs a shovel. 9S, Raiden, Shantae work together to get as many supplies as possible. Silver runs away from the cornucopia. Hoji gathers as much food as he can. I run away from the cornucopia. I didn't die this time. Mila takes a handful of throwing knives. Dear God. She's scary. Azrael, Snake, and Roddy work together to get as many supplies as possible. Liliana grabs a backpack and retreats. Carol takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Loang runs away from the cornucopia. Kairi and Yuri fight for a bag. Yuri gives up and retreats. Sonic grabs a shovel. Zote stays at the cornucopia for resources. Quiet runs away from the cornucopia. 2B runs away from the cornucopia. Frisk grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Sayori finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Lilac runs away from the cornucopia. Ruben, you retrieve a trident from inside the cornucopia. Kamiko takes a handful of throwing knives. Hornet sets off an explosion, killing the Knight, Alistair, Natsuki, and Morgan right off the bat. Risky runs away from the cornucopia. Undyne and Shadow fight for a bag. Undyne gives up and retreats. Proceed. Now here's where it gets good. A2 constructs a shack, and I defeat Raiden in a fight but spare his life. Gloves off, all out, full throttle battle. It was awesome! Raiden is tough, but I beat him! And I let him win for good measure. And get my gloves back. I'd be a good sport about it and let him win. It was a friendly bout. Ruben is pricked by thorns while picking berries. You've got bad luck. You need to be careful. You need to listen to me when I tell you to be careful. Roddy searches for firewood. Grombaria tries to spearfish with a trident. Snake collects fruit from a tree. Azrael's trap kills Lilac. Risky and Loang work together for the day. Mila, Shadow, and 9S get into a fight. Mila triumphantly kills them both. She is done with everyone's shit. She is off her hinges now. Frisk collects fruit from a tree. Undyne picks flowers. Kairi searches for firewood. Why did I say Kairi? Sora fishes. Zote tries to sleep through the entire day. Sonic stalks Shantae. 2P is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Silver, Hoji, and Sayori hunt for other tributes. Quiet and Liliana split up to search for resources. The two stealthy snipers. That is a terrifying combo. Oh. Hornet sees smoke rise in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Let me get a drink real quick. Kamiko discovers a river. Yeah. Yuri defeats Riku in a fight, but spares his life. How she beat him, I'll never know. Carol discovers a cave. So, right off the bat, the Knight, Alistair, Natsuki, Morgan, Lilac, Shadow, and 9S are dead. So, Mila stays awake all night. Roddy and Zote talk about the tribute still alive. Ruben lets Sayori into his shelter. Buddy, I'm sorry to tell you this, but you regret that in a couple pages. Undyne tries to sing herself to sleep. Carol receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Yuri, Quiet, and Snake sleep in shifts. A2 sets up camp for the night. Hoji receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Risky climbs a tree to rest. Frisk sets up camp for the night. Grombaria lets Hornet into her shelter. Grombaria needs her cuddles. Well, Kairi climbs a tree to rest. Sora tries to sing himself to sleep. Sonic ambushes Riku and kills him. Now, here's where things go bad. Silver forces me to kill Raiden or Shantae, and I decide to kill Raiden. We actually came to an agreement. It was better that he died and not the precious cinnamon roll that is Shantae. Lo Wang passes out from exhaustion. Kamiko sets up camp for the night. Azrael begs for 2B to kill him. She refuses, keeping Azrael alive. And Liliana receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Sonic searches for a water source. 2B chases Liliana. Carol, Silver, and Kamiko start fighting, but Silver runs away as Carol kills Kamiko. Ruben stalks Lo Wang. You're hunting dangerous prey there, my friend. Sayori goes hunting. Shantae runs away from me. She was scared from me killing Raiden, but she doesn't understand that I was forced to. I didn't have a choice in the matter. I let him live. Kairi diverts Granberry's attention and runs away. She said, look, a powerful, indomitable warrior ready to eat a fight. Or, I botched that. Look, a powerful, indomitable, viral, a hot, tough guy who wants to fight and have sex. She looked away. Quiet stalks Frisk. Risky questions her sanity. A2 tends to Roddy's wound. She probably just had to sew her arm back on or something like that. Hornet, Undine, Sora, and Snake raid Yuri's camp while she is hunting. Zote receives fresh fruit from an unknown sponsor. Hoji diverts Mia's attention and runs away. She's gone far enough off the deep end that would not be hard to do. Azrael explores the arena. So Riku, Raiden, and Kamiko are dead now. Zote goes to sleep. Lo Wang fends Kairi, Hornet, and 2B away from his fire. That is a fight that I would pay to see. Mila loses sight of where she is. More in a moral sense, moral psychological sense than in a physical where the hell am I sense. Sonic cooks his food before putting his fire out. Hoji falls into a pit and dies. Snake, Yuri, and Roddy discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Shantae and I sleep in shifts. See, I finally managed to catch up to her and explain to her what happened. And she forgave me. She trusts me now. Quiet screams for help. Liliana and Ruben run into each other and decide to truce for the night. You found a very powerful ally here, friend. Carol questions her sanity. Silver passes out from exhaustion. Frisk, Undine, and Granberria cheerfully sing songs together. Granberria and Undine finally meet. The two of the most powerful monster girls known. And two people that many people want to see fight. Sayori defeats Azrael in a fight but spares his life. Risky climbs a tree to rest. A2 lets Sora into her shelter. Everybody's letting everybody into their shelters. Granberria hunts for other tributes. I received medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Somebody wants to keep me alive. Or wanted to keep me alive. Carol receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Quiet receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. People just are handing out McDonald's. Sora dies from hypothermia. 2B collects fruit from a tree. Silver goes hunting. Frisk constructs a shack. Shantae questions her sanity. She's wondering if it was a good idea to trust me after all. Which it was. I'm trustworthy. Snake searches for firewood. Kairi and A2 split up to search for resources. Zote receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Hornet practices her archery. Sayori sets off an explosion, killing Undine, Ruben, and Azrael. See, I'm sorry, buddy, but you should not have trusted her. You should not have let you into your shelter. She betrayed you. She got whatever she wanted from you and then killed you. Liliana goes hunting. Yuri makes a wooden spear. Sonic, Lo Wang, and Risky hunt for the tributes. Milo receives fresh fruit from an unknown sponsor. Roddy picks flowers. So Hoji, Sora, Undine, Ruben, and Azrael are all dead. Quiet destroys Sayori's supplies while she's asleep. Quiet recognizes Sayori as a threat and wants and takes the steps necessary to see her ended. Carol thinks about winning. Hornet convinces 2B to snuggle with her. Not just huddle for warmth, very specifically to snuggle. A bug knight and an android. Wow. Mila, A2, Yuri, Kyrie, Lo Wang, sleeping shifts. I'm very sorry for that, by the way. But I laughed so hard at that. Shantae goes to sleep. Zote receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Snake tries to sing himself to sleep. Granberria is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Ironic, considering she is literally the heavenly knight of flame. Roddy and Frisk huddle for warmth. Silver and Risky sleep in shifts. Sonic goes to sleep. Liliana looks at the night sky. I scream for help. Somebody get me out of this place. Lo Wang and Sonic split up to search for resources. Shantae receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Grumbaria, Hornet, and 2B get into a fight. Grumbaria triumphantly kills them both. She killed the power couple. Oh, like that. Like, that is just hilarious. I found that both awesome because, of course, Grumbaria would win in that fight, and also hilarious because, like, she probably stumbled upon them snuggling. Mila tries to sleep through the entire day. Hey, Sayori and I worked together for the day. I swear, Ruben, when this happened, I did not know that she had killed you. Otherwise, I would have killed the bitch myself and avenged you. I promise I did not know. Quiet chases Frisk. Snake is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Roddy discovers a river. Kyrie tries to sleep through the entire day. Carol sprains her ankle while running away from Silver. Zote overhears Risky and Yuri talking in the distance. Liliana questions her sanity. A2 hunts for other tributes. So Hornet and 2B are dead. There goes the power couple. Lo Wang stays awake all night. Mila climbs a tree to rest. Kyrie goes to sleep. Shantae accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. I was so sad when I heard that because I had a good thing going with her. I wanted to see that play out more. Risky, Yuri, Zote, Sayori, and Grumbaria sleep in shifts. Roddy stays awake all night. Frisk cries himself to sleep. Carol, Sonic, me, and Liliana sleep in shifts. A2 stays awake all night. Snake goes to sleep. Quiet convinces Silver to snuggle with her. Proceed. A2 receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Grumbaria attempts to climb a tree, but falls on me, killing us both. I can't tell you how salty I am about that. We were both on such a roll. We both had our epic moments. Grumbaria fending off both Hornet and 2B, and me beating Raiden in a fight. And we both die in the most comical way imaginable. Liliana diverts Snake's attention and runs away. Risky repeatedly stabs Silver to death with sighs. Mila discovers a river. Quiet injures herself. Kyrie, Roddy, and Sonic get into a fight. Roddy triumphantly kills them both. I don't know how. I guess she was... Actually, no. I was going to say I guess she's technically already dead, so she couldn't die, but then she does die. Carol tries to sleep through the entire day. Frisk strangles Lo Wang after engaging in a fist fight, which is impressive. Beating Lo Wang under any circumstances is impressive. Yuri, Zote, and Sayori get into a fight. Zote triumphantly kills them both, thus ending the threat that is Sayori. And considering how much this guy sucks, it's actually impressive, although these two aren't exactly very threatening. So, Shantae, Grumbaria, me, Silver, Kyrie, Sonic, Lo Wang, Yuri, and Sayori are all dead. Mila, Frisk, and Zote discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. A2 receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Roddy receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Quiet defeats Liliana in a fight, but spares her life. Now, yeah, Liliana is an amazing rogue. She's an amazing spy. She's very stealthy. She's a great shot with her bow. But Quiet can turn invisible, leap great distances, and has a sniper rifle. She outclasses Liliana in every way, unfortunately. So, yeah. Still, she let her live because they work together, and these two are actually very vital in ensuring that the true evils die. So Carol sets up, Quiet had a hand in making sure Sayori died, and Liliana will have a hand in stopping Mila. Carol sets up a camp for the night. Snake receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Risky sets up camp for the night. Now for the feast. Mila bashes Carol ahead against a rock several times. She kills her own friend. This girl, I love her, but she's finally gone off the deep end. It needs to stop. It needs to be stopped. Liliana decides not to go to the feast. Snake decides not to go to the feast. Quiet decides not to go to the feast. Risky convinces Frisk not to kill her, only to kill him instead. A2 decides not to go to the feast. Zote stuffs a bundle of dry clothing into a backpack before sprinting away. Shantae takes a staff leaning against the cornucopia. Quiet, Roddy, Snake, and A2 raid Mila's camp while she is hunting. Quiet also had a hand in making sure Mila was brought down. Risky tries to sleep through the entire day. Zote sprains his ankle while running away from Liliana. She can be pretty scary. So Carol and Frisk are dead. Roddy stabs A2 while her back is turned. Snake cries himself to sleep, and Liliana lets Zote into her shelter. Now, here's the thing. That's something that I found very interesting with this playthrough, this run-through, is how much consistency in continuity is going on behind the scenes. So, he catches up to him and lets him into her shelter, assuring him that he's safe with her. Quiet destroys meal supplies while she is sleeping. Quiet has just been going behind the scenes and making sure that the most dangerous people are stopped, although without actually killing them herself. Risky starts a fire. Snake steals from Liliana while she is looking, which is an impressive feat in and of itself. Quiet receives fresh fruit from an unknown sponsor. Zote is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Mila receives fresh fruit from an unknown sponsor. Somebody wants to see her killing spree continue. Roddy attacks Risky, but she manages to escape. So A2 is dead. Quiet unknowingly eats toxic berries. And sadly, the champion of justice behind the scenes, dies to an unfortunate accident. Risky begs for Zote to kill her. He reluctantly obliges, killing Risky. Snake lets Mila into his shelter. He's going to regret that the very next page. He's going to regret that very much. Roddy destroys Liliana's supplies while she is sleeping. She's going to regret that. So Liliana tracks down and kills Zote. Hey, he probably did not... Having killed for the first time, he no longer wished to keep living. He probably came to her. Mila shoots an arrow into Snake's head. Yeah, trust the psycho doggy girl, you die. Roddy dies trying to escape the arena. So Quiet, Risky, Zote, Snake, and Roddy are dead. The only ones left are Liliana and Mila. And Liliana spears Mila in the abdomen. The evil has ended, and the victor is Liliana. So just taking a look, I am still so salty about how I died. Holy crap, that pissed me off. But that was an awesome run. Let's just run through here. Hornet and Mila had the most kills with 4. So Mila, being one of the last ones left alive, she had to die. And of course Sayori had a good 3 number of kills too. I only had one kill Raiden, who I did not want to kill. I beat him and I let him live. But it was either kill him or kill Shantae, and I just could not bring myself to kill Shantae. Even Raiden agreed that that was for the best. Yes. So, yeah, I killed Raiden and then died by having Sensei fall on me. But yeah. Also, apparently District 1 placed... I guess we were the first ones to lose all of our team, which pisses me off. I cannot catch a break even when I have such an awesome start. Alright, so... back to the reaping. That was the end of that. So I had to share this. This was just too good not to share. So for now, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I will see you in the next episode. Later.